Namaste. Hi. Can advanced Hatha Yoga techniques of Asana, Pranayama, Bandha, Mudra guarantee us the Samadhi? Yeah, honestly, no. And I could fully attest to that. Samadhi happened to me way, way, way before I've learned those advanced Hatha Yoga techniques. I was practicing yoga, but mostly flows, simple flows, vinyasa. I was just enjoying it so much. Yeah, I enjoyed the physicality of it. Yeah, I enjoy the wellness and the vigor and the vitality I gained from the practice. Yeah, but what I had in was the natural sensitivity to energy. I was energetic and sensitive during my young days, younger years. But back then, I could not relate that to any significant potentials at all. Actually, it was like a source of embarrassment because every time I would get ill, I would just experience this absorption. Now that I know better, I was experiencing samadhi even when I was a boy. Yeah. And I lost contact, I lost connection with that subtle realm because I consciously separated from it. I worked on my fitness, I worked on my health. Yeah. I've engaged in social enrichment. Yeah. And I think that's us. Yeah. We're all energetically sensitive, then somehow circumstances in lives, yeah, will take different paths, yeah, and that could shape us. But I also believe that if you if you if you just open up to the possibilities and not be afraid of exploring, because personally I'm very explorative. I'm not afraid to take risks. Yeah. I do what makes me happy. Yeah. So absorption is like a combination of all the many aspects of our lives. It could be destiny, really. It could be destiny. Yeah. And then all you have to do is to find it. Well, you don't have even to find it. You just have to accept and then be happy and then just do things which make you happy. But of course, this is like a double edged sword. Yeah, you find your happiness not for, yeah, and then not at the expense of other people, so to speak. Yeah. And that is why I would really recommend the guidance of a teacher. A practical teacher who've been there many times, who've faced it, who've entered it, yeah, and rise above the pitfalls. Yes, there are many pitfalls, mistakes, and then come back sanely and safely. Because the teacher will be able to at least make your journey smooth sailing. What techniques, caution you, sometimes even scold you, like, oh, you've been doing that over the top. It's not good. That's not the aim. That's not the goal. You might be, become caught up with too much of this particular aspect of the practice where in fact you need to let go already. You know what I mean? We can't just be holding it. Somehow we need to transition from one to the next. And then the teacher who's been there many times will be able to guide you. But then, yeah, as I mentioned, it could also be destiny. I didn't have a teacher to guide me to these deeper aspects. I just explore. My training was just the basic yoga training, yeah. But I was just so inspired with people around me. You know what I mean? Without me seeking it, I admire people. I admire teachers. Yeah, but I didn't have the the resources, to learn because I was sorting out the more important priorities in my life. Yeah, back then and until now. Or probably it's my nature. I just love learning by myself. I gain, I get inspired and I try and accomplish it. And it's no easy. It's really no easy. I've had my share. Yeah, but I've never hurt myself physically doing this advanced technique, this yoga. No, never. I would burn my skin. For example, when I was learning like the Ustrasana or the Ustrasana, yes, I would scratch my knees. I would, while I was learning the Pinchamayurasana, there are times that I would teach the class with like burnt skin, but that's the worst. I've never broken a limb. I've never broken a bone. Yes, I feel so, but those things don't prevent me from practicing the following day or from teaching. Yeah. Probably because I was strong to begin with. Yeah, my foundation was weight training, my foundation was bodybuilding, my foundation was power training. Those sports, those physical fitness activity types go really well with yoga. Yeah. Yes. So, the heart of this discussion is this. Yeah. Bandhas are the prerequisite, if you're going to ask me, how far and how deep. And you can already leave the conscious techniques already and then dwell into the meditation. Bandhas. Bandhas, in the physical sense, when you feel like you can access the different pockets inside the body, particularly the hips and the core, like you can breathe within. Yes, it's difficult to explain in general terms because, bandhas, the energetic anatomy is close to begin with. Yeah, I can describe them, but the actual sensations are quite profound and different inside. Like you have another being breathing for you inside. Yeah. Like you can breathe through the inner pockets of the hips and the shoulders, those hollow spots. Yeah. And then when those things happen to you, it means that your energetic anatomy is already open. Then you can explore the pranayama side. Pranayama side being the reinforcement. Because you need to purify the rest of your energetic anatomy so you can hold the body without the restlessness of the senses. Because in meditation, you will have to control the breath, or you have to find a focal point for the mind to rest on without you controlling the mind. So everyone needs to have a bit of those lower observances, body and the breath. Even if you are energetically sensitive person, and there are people who are very energetically sensitive, the gifted ones, they still need to access the body, because at the end of the day, the body is the vessel, or the compartment, is the dwelling of the spirit.